Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 733. The category is John Madden. And as you know, John Madden passed away at the end of 2021, and today will be the first Sunday since 1969 that the NFL will not have him as a coach, a commentator, or a spectator. So I thought it would be a good day to do some John Madden trivia. Thank you for watching. Good luck. Question number 1. After serving as a linebacker coach for the same team since 1967, John Madden was promoted to the head coach position of what American professional football team on February 4th, 1969? He was the head coach of the Raiders. Question number 2. Professional football's youngest head coach at that time, he would also become the youngest coach to reach 100 career regular season victories. How old was he when he first became head coach? He was 32 years old. Question number 3. He spent his entire NFL career with the same team and never had a losing season. How many total seasons was John Madden a professional football head coach? He was a head coach for 10 seasons. Question number 4. He had 2 professional seasons where his team only lost 1 game. The first was in the 1969 season when they lost to which team in the AFL Championship game? They lost that game to the Kansas City Chiefs. Question number 5. They lost just 1 game early in the 1976 season against the New England Patriots. That was the season that the Oakland Raiders went on to beat what team to win Super Bowl 11? Super Bowl 11, the Raiders beat the Minnesota Vikings. Question number 6. After retiring from coaching in January of 1979 due to a deteriorating ulcer condition, John Madden picked up the microphone that same year and joined what television network as an NFL color commentator? He first worked for CBS. Question number 7. After working lower profile games during his first years, he was eventually elevated to the network's top football broadcasting duo with what legendary sportscaster in 1981, replacing Tom Brookshire? He worked with Pat Summerall. And question 8. During his 15-year run as a sportscaster for CBS, how many total Super Bowls did the duo of John Madden and Pat Summerall serve as the main commentators? Together they called 8 Super Bowls. Question number 9. In 1994, when CBS lost the rights to air the NFL games, what network gained the rights to the NFC games and hired Madden to a contract that paid him more annually than any NFL player was making at that time? He was hired by Fox. Question number 10. After 8 years on Fox in 2002, Madden became a commentator on what ABC NFL program, working with longtime play-by-play announcer Al Michaels, and reportedly making $5 million a year. He was working on Monday Night Football. Question number 11. After moving to NBC in the 2006 season, Madden officially became the first commentator to have worked for all of the Big Four U.S. broadcast television networks. What Super Bowl was his final game as a sportscaster? His final game was Super Bowl 43, Cardinals vs. Steelers. Question number 12. A record that may never be broken. When NBC announced that Madden would not be traveling to the October 19, 2008 game in Tampa, Florida, it marked the end of how many consecutive weekends of his broadcast appearances? It was 476 weekends, which was over 25 years of consecutive football. Question 13. Madden helped popularize what device which allowed him to superimpose his light pen diagrams of football plays over video footage and has now become a staple of television coverage of all sports? That device is called the telestrator. Question 14. Madden lent his name, voice, and creative input to the John Madden football series of video games. Originally released for the Apple II, what was the first year for the John Madden football game? The first year of a John Madden football game was 1988. Question number 15. John Madden was a Super Bowl winning coach, a 12-time Emmy Award-winning commentator, the 1984 NSMA National Sportscaster of the Year, and in what year was he inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame? He was inducted in the class of 2006. Question 16. After a panic attack on a flight in 1979, John Madden never flew on a plane again. After years of taking trains across the country to get to games, in 1987, Greyhound Lines supplied him with a custom bus and drivers, and gave it what name? That bus was called the Madden Cruiser. Question 17. Because of his aversion to flying, John Madden never called any preseason game outside of North America. He also never accepted the offer to do commentary for what NFL game held in Honolulu, Hawaii every year? Honolulu, Hawaii hosts the Pro Bowl. Question 18. In the 40 years from when John Madden became an NFL head coach to the time he retired from sportscasting, how many men served in the role of NFL commissioner? There were 3 men, Rozelle, Tagliabue, and Goodell. Question 19. What name was given to the supposed phenomenon where any player featured on the cover of his video game ends up suffering a serious injury shortly thereafter or playing poorly during that season? They refer to that phenomenon as the Madden curse. Question 20. In the 1972 AFC Divisional Playoff game, Franco Harris's miracle catch of a deflected pass allowed the Steelers to beat the Raiders in the final minute. What was the nickname for that game that John Madden said was the biggest disappointment of his football career? They called that the Immaculate Reception game. And John Madden said it was the lowest, most disappointing moment of his entire football career. But that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Today there will be no question 21 tiebreaker, so we're done with questions right now. You can go ahead and stop watching. If you stick around, I'll let you know that tomorrow will be episode number 734. And I believe we've got Brooklyn Nine-Nine trivia dialed up. That's the television show with Andy Samberg. Brooklyn Nine-Nine trivia, that starts tomorrow. We're getting back into the Trebek trivia. That'll be on Thursday. We've got the Brainy Tuesday on Wednesday. We're going to do 2 new categories this year that we haven't done the previous 2 years, or I guess I should say 2 new weekly categories. We're doing Friday night pub quiz. That will obviously occur on Friday night. That will just be a random trivia. That'll be questions that pop up at a lot of the pub and bar quiz trivias. And then on Saturday nights, we're doing Saturday Nights at the Movies, where every week we'll do a different movie-themed trivia. We've had a request to start the year off with the Breakfast Club, so we'll be doing Breakfast Club trivia this Saturday. And then I've been wanting to do Ghostbusters trivia. We've done the first 2 Ghostbusters, but I would really like to do this newest reincarnation of the Ghostbusters. I've been writing some trivia questions for that. That was such a good movie. That's what kind of inspired the whole Saturday night at the movies, is I really want to do this Ghostbusters trivia. So if you haven't seen the new Ghostbusters yet, you better get on it, because probably by next week we'll be doing Ghostbusters trivia, and then every week after that on Saturday nights we'll be doing Saturday Night at the Movies. And still taking requests for anything else. We do have a request for there's been a couple other requests like Sons of Anarchy trivia. I haven't ever watched Sons of Anarchy, so I'm going to have to at least put down the first season before I feel confident enough to write trivia on it. But I'll get busy on that. That'll probably be coming up shortly. And you probably noticed today we had a whole bunch of new pictures and new videos on the trivia quiz. To start off 2022, we have 7 new trivia templates, 1 for each day of the week. Most of them are from America, but there is an England set and a Highlands up in Scotland set. but they're all new pictures. There's about 150 new pictures that'll be popping up this week. You'll get to see all of them, and that's what we'll be using for the first couple months of 2022 on our way to 1,000 episodes. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate everyone who's been here since I first got started 2 years ago. And I'm super appreciative of all the new subscribers who are just now discovering the channel. For you guys, you can click over to the YouTube channel page, and right now we have 733 quizzes that you can go back and play. That's days and weeks worth of trivia that you can play non-stop. We've got all sorts of different categories. 2 full years of daily trivia that you can play right now, and we've got more to come. So stick with us. Subscribe if you're not already. You can give us a thumbs up on this channel. That would be huge. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.